Thank you. Well, we'll put that as a close to all the pictures, unless somebody's desperate to come up. Okay. We'll take one more. Please come. What's your name? Zach. Who's Zach?
Oh, hello there. Hello. All right, let's go. Welcome. This is episode 1 of Galloways Take. This is my vlog. What is this vlog about? This vlog is about my take on the world, as well as behind the scenes as to what I'm up to. So I'm gonna tell you guys just briefly what I'm up to now. I'm currently in the process putting together a podcast. It's called Running from Comfort. It is going to launch on the 12th of April, and there'll be more about that later. But first, I want to speak about me and a bit more specifically what this vlog's going to be about. So my name is Zach. I'm 24 years old. I live in Melbourne, Victoria. I'm currently doing the keto diet, and if you check out my Instagram at Galloways Take, you can follow me along my 8-week keto cut that I'm currently doing. That aside, I really like Anderson .Paak. Go listen to his music. It's damn good. Anyways, so what this vlog is going to be, as I'm going on this journey to put this podcast together, I have a plan that I've mapped out. I still really don't know what I'm doing, but the important thing is I'm doing it and I'm working my way along. So I want to try and show you guys what I'm doing behind the scenes at the moment, as well as each episode of this vlog, I want to try and give a lesson or like a takeaway of something that I've learned this week while in the journey of putting my podcast together. So I'm going to tell you what today's topic is, and then we're going to dive right in. So today's topic, I'm going to cover 2 topics that overlap, and that is taking action and stepping outside of your comfort zone. And when I say taking action, I mean specifically towards a goal that you are working towards. So in terms of taking action, I want you to think about it like this. You will never know what you're capable of or what you can achieve unless you actually put yourself out there and actually try and do it. No different to when you're playing basketball. See, if I'm gonna shoot this basketball, I ain't gonna know if it's gonna go in until I shoot the damn ball. Oh, one take. Money. All right, so in terms of taking action and getting outside your comfort zone, that is something that I've been doing a lot of these last 2 weeks. And I'll just backtrack a little bit just to give you some insight. So I started on this journey to launch this podcast about 4 months ago when the idea came to me. And so I started by writing out my ideas, and that was good. But then I didn't create a plan, I didn't take any action, and it just turned into more writing ideas, and eventually you do nothing. So then a couple of weeks ago, it just dawned on me. It's like, if you want to do this podcast, you just got to go out there and you just got to get started with it. So the first thing I did was I put together a 4-phase plan with all the tasks I needed to complete, and I listed out each task individually. That way I could start actually working towards doing these tasks. The next thing I did, this is where it really gets out of the comfort zone. I started reaching out to people that I knew of, but I didn't really know, that I thought could be interested in the podcast, and people that I would want on as potential guests. But I'll tell you one thing, when you don't have anything behind you and all you have is an idea, reaching out to people, man, that shit can become very scary. And it really took me outside my comfort zone. But I went out, I met this guy I wanted on my podcast for lunch. He introduced me to a bunch of other networks, which introduced me to more networks. And ever since then, the floodgates has just opened up. I'm meeting people all over the place that are interested in this project, people that want to speak on my podcast. And I did something to really push the comfort zone, and that was I got up at some pitch night, and at the very end of it, with no real thought in my mind as to what I was going to say, I got up and I just rattled off this little speech explaining the premise of my podcast, which I'm going to let run for you guys now, and hopefully that'll explain a little more as to what I'm planning on doing. All right, my name is Zach, and I believe something about the world, and I believe that in our current society, we have a lack of meaning and a lack of personal growth. And if you don't believe me, we have about 70% of people that hate their jobs. I believe the issue is people are not actively out there pursuing their passions, their goals, and their dreams. And part of that is people don't want to get out of their comfort zones. My solution, I'm launching a podcast called Running from Comfort. I want to inspire people to go above themselves and to try and pursue their passions, their goals, and their dreams in order to experience personal growth and find meaning in their life. How do I plan on doing this? I know there are some passionate people in this room that are actively pursuing their passions and their dreams, and I plan on interviewing these people so I can deconstruct exactly what they did to go above themselves, to put themselves in a position that they're actively pursuing their passions. So if you feel like you have a story you want to tell, come speak to me. Thank you. So yeah, that was what I got up to this week, man. I'll tell you, when I got up there to speak, my heart was pounding. I really didn't know what I was going to say. I was sweating, but I got up there and I managed to really get out the message from my podcast. But for you guys here, I just want to elaborate on a few of those points for you, just so you can really understand what it is I'm trying to do and what my vision is with going through with the podcast. So, we're all passionate about something. I don't think there's any denying that. And we all have dreams. We all at some point in our lives aspire to do better or to be more. And I really think that there is a part of us that knows this and it really wants to do this. But sadly, a lot of us, we ignore this. And if we don't know what we're passionate about or what our dreams are, then, you know, the other thing is we're not exploring things to discover what that is. And I think that's really leading to, like, I don't know, a loss of self-discovery and a lack of personal growth. That's partially because we tend to seek comfort as a means for happiness in our society these days, but I don't think that's the way to go about it. I really think pursuing something you're passionate about is what is going to bring happiness and meaning into your life. And as I said before, I really don't think enough people are actively making an effort to do this. So, as I said, I'm going to be interviewing people as a part of my podcast, people that I see that are actively pursuing their passions. And I'm going to talk to people from all walks of life, whether it be they're pursuing it through their careers, by being an entrepreneur, a small business owner, through their lifestyle, by getting involved in their hobbies, getting a part of community. Whatever it is they're doing to pursue their passions, I want to find out why they're doing it and how they're doing it so that I can relay that message to you guys, to maybe give you guys some ideas or inspire you to go out there and pursue your own dreams and passions and goals. Because I really believe there is no better time in human history to do that. All the technology we have, the type of society that we have in the Western world, we all have an abundance of wealth. We can all go out there and do this, but it's going to take some hard work. You're going to have to take action and you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. So there we go. That's what I wanted to get out there in this vlog today. I wanted to tell you guys exactly what I've been up to, because this week I started taking action and getting outside of my comfort zone, and things just started happening. And maybe you've got your own goals or dreams or ambitions that, you know, you've got sitting there on the back burner and you're not going out there and taking action. So here's what I want you to do this week. Think about something you keep putting off and go out there and just do it. Anyways, guys, if you liked this and you want to see more, subscribe. As part of my content, I'll be making these videos weekly, updating you on what I'm doing, as well as trying to tell you something that I've learned this week while I'm out there doing things in the field. Also in the future, I might produce some keto content on here, whether it be recipes or some meals. If you want to see that, comment below. And if you want some more keto content, go follow my Instagram at Galloways_take. Link is in the description right there. I also plan on putting out some more behind the scenes content for my podcast there as well. And yeah, I guess that's about it, guys. So I've been talking too much. You've been listening too much. Let's end this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Money.